Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Nur Adila Syafiqah binti Muhammad Syafi'i, and our topic for today is equation of ellipse centered at origin with major axis along x-axis. Okay, first of all, what is an ellipse? Okay, an ellipse is a set of points in a plane whose distances from two fixed points, which is f1 and f2, have a constant sum. Okay, and these two fixed points, f1 and f2, we also call it foci of the ellipse. Okay, then the line through foci, we call it ellipse focal axis. And the point on the focal axis halfway from the foci, okay, we call it center. And the coordinate of center is 0, 0. And the focus point f1, okay, the coordinate is negative c, 0, and the focus point f2, the coordinate is c, 0. And the point on the focal axis, an ellipse that across, okay, we call it the ellipse vertices. And from this figure, we can see that the vertices of the ellipse is v1 and v2. And the coordinate for v1 is negative a, 0, and the coordinate for v2 is a, 0. Okay, next, okay, from this figure we can see that the major axis is the horizontal axis, which is x-axis, and the minor axis is the vertical axis, which is y-axis. And the distance of major axis is 2a. And the semi-major axis is A. And for the minor axis, okay, the distance is 2B and the semi-minor axis is B. Okay, we also can see that the distance from center to the focus point F2, okay, the distance is C. And from this, the value of A is always greater than B. Okay. So next, okay, how do we get the constant sum? Okay, first of all, we take one point, which is M, at the vertex of the ellipse. Okay, then we calculate the sum of distance, MF1 and MF2. Okay, so the distance of MF1 is C plus A, and the distance for MF2 is A minus C. And after we solve this equation, okay, we get 2A. So 2A is the constant sum of points M from two fixed points. Okay, so this means that every point such as P, Q, and S, okay, they all have the same constant sum, which is 2a from two fixed point f1 and f2. Okay, so this is the equation of an ellipse centered at origin, and the major axis is along x-axis. Okay, so the equation is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equal to 1. Okay, so how do we get this equation? Okay, first, okay, we take one point in the plane, okay, and we calculate the distance, the sum of distance of point P from focus point 1 and focus point 2. Okay, so we know that the distance is constant, okay, which is 2a. So pf1 plus pf2 equal to 2a. Okay, next we use the distance formula, okay, to find the distance of pf1 and pf2, okay, such as in the equation number 2. Okay, so after that we move this second radical into the right hand side, so we get this equation number 3. Okay, so after that we square both sides. Okay, then we will get the equation number 4. Okay, then we divide both sides by 4, then we'll get the equation number 5. Okay, next, okay, we have to remove the square root, so we square both sides and we will get the equation number 6. Okay, then after that we factorize a square minus c square. Okay, then we will get equation number 7. And okay, we know that b square equal to a square minus c square. So we substitute this b square into equation number 7. Then we will get this equation number 9. Okay, so after that we divide both sides by a square b square. Then we will get the equation of an ellipse centered at origin, and the magic axis is along x-axis. Okay, so let's take a look at example. Okay, we have x squared over 16 plus y squared over 9 equal to 1. So we know that a is always greater than b. So a is under x squared. So this ellipse is centered at origin. Okay, and the magic axis is along x-axis. Okay, so we know the value of a squared, which is 16. So the semi-magic axis is equal to a, and the semi-magic axis is equal to 4, and the semi-minor axis is equal to 3. Okay, so for center to focus distance c, okay, we have the formula. Then we calculate the c value, then we will get the square root of 7. Okay, then for the foci, okay, for the foci, the coordinate for foci is plus minus c, 0. Then we have the value of c, which is square root 7. Then the value of the coordinate of foci is plus minus square root 7, 0. And for the vertices, okay, we have the value of a. So the coordinate for vertices is plus minus a, 0. So the coordinate for the vertices is plus minus 4, 0. And okay, from this equation we know that it is the center is at origin, so the center is 0, 0. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.